Madam Chair, I want to thank you for convening this timely and important hearing. I want to thank our witnesses, in particular Director Dillingham, for taking the time out of his busy schedule at this busy time to be here and testify today. The census is among the most important matters within our committee's jurisdiction. It is mandated by the Constitution to occur every 10 years and has been conducted every decade since 1790. The data collected from the census is used to apportion seats in the House of Representatives and to distribute more than $600 billion annually in federal funds to states and localities. These numbers also serve as the foundation for estimates of current population and for projections of future population. For these reasons, it is obviously important that the census is accurate and complete. Unfortunately, the Democrats on this committee have largely ignored their responsibility, to oversee preparation for the 2020 census. Instead, Democrats have needlessly spent our time focusing on the citizenship question in an effort to score political points. I must admit that after all this time, I still do not understand why the Democrats do not want to know how many U.S. citizens are living in the United States of America. It's a question that's been on our census before. It's a question asked by several nations around the world, and it's a question that even the United Nations encourages countries to ask. The Democrats basically argued that the question was designed to scare immigrant and racial communities in an effort to undercount those populations, but that is simply not correct. Census Bureau conducted a test in the summer of 2019 to study, quote, the operational effects of self-response of including a citizenship question. Study found that there was no difference in self-response rates between forms with and forms without the citizenship question. Imagine that. Let me say that again. There was no difference in self-response rates between forms with and without a citizenship question. In July of 2019, following a Supreme Court decision, the Trump administration removed the citizenship question from inclusion on the 2020 census. Democrats want you to believe the administration took this action because the citizenship question was fundamentally inappropriate, and that the court vindicated their position. But in fact, the Supreme Court held that the Trump administration had the authority to add the question about citizenship to the census, but took issue with the administration's process for doing so under administrative law. It's only the third hearing Democrats have called to talk about the census since taking control of the House last year. Prior to that, Republicans had held 9 hearings or briefings dating back to 2015 to examine challenges posed by the 2020 census. We're now in the midst of a peak operations for the census. On March 12th, it's 1 month from today, people will begin completing and returning their census questionnaires. This is a time when all systems must be fully operational. That responsibility, of course, lies with Director Dillingham, and certainly it is no small task. The Census Bureau needs to hire approximately 500,000 people nationwide as enumerators to conduct non-response follow-up operations. To reach that number, that hiring target, the Census Bureau is conducting a nationwide recruiting campaign to generate interest in this temporary work with the goal of recruiting 2.6 million interested candidates by March 2nd, 2020, just a few weeks from now. I look forward to hearing about how those efforts are going. Given the enormity of this task and the amount of taxpayer resources expended to complete the census, it is imperative that we work to avoid wasteful spending in this process. Last month, the GAO reported that the Census Bureau had met its criteria for a reliable cost estimate, the first time the Census Bureau has ever met the GAO metrics for reliable cost estimates. We are eager to get an update from our GAO witnesses this morning about the cost effectiveness of the census operations. I hope today that we can do away with the partisan theatrics and actually work together to ensure the census is complete and accurate. Thank you, Madam Chair, and I look forward to testimony today. With that, I yield back.